Minecraft Edasu vs Minecraft bosses, no weapons allowed. Edasu stood at the precipice of a great challenge, one that would test the very limits of his Minecraft survival skills. The goal was deceptively simple, yet monumentally difficult. Defeat every major boss in the game without using a single traditional weapon. No swords, no axes, no bows, not even a trident. His inventory would be a testament to creativity, filled with blocks, buckets, and the raw materials of ingenuity. This wasn't about brute force. It was about outsmarting the most powerful mobs in the overworld, the Nether, and the end. The stage was set for a series of epic confrontations where the environment itself would become his primary weapon. The journey began with a single, resounding thought: let the chaos commence. First on the list was the Elder Guardian, the cycloptic horror lurking in the depths of an ocean monument. Without a sword to break its spiky defenses, Edasu had to think differently. The plan was a combination of patience and careful manipulation. He first meticulously cleared the surrounding guardians, using a combination of doors to create air pockets and clever block placement to trap them. With the grunts out of the way, he turned his attention to the main event. Luring the Elder Guardian into a pre-constructed chamber, Edasu employed a bizarre but effective tool: a herd of cows. By repeatedly dropping them from a height onto the boss, he inflicted steady fall damage. It was slow, agonizing work, punctuated by the looming threat of mining fatigue. But finally, the massive guardian succumbed, its demise marked by the triumphant splash of a sponge absorbing the last of the water. Next, the fiery hellscape of the Nether awaited, home to the formidable Wither. Summoning this three-headed monstrosity is a challenge in itself, but defeating it without a weapon seemed like a fool's errand. Edasu's strategy was pure architectural genius. He journeyed to the roof of the Nether, breaking through the bedrock ceiling to create a safe arena. There, he constructed an elaborate trap. After summoning the Wither in a confined bedrock chamber, he unleashed his secret weapon, a relentless barrage of falling anvils, triggered by a complex redstone contraption. The cacophony of metal striking bone echoed through the void as the Wither's health bar slowly but surely depleted. The final explosion rocked the Nether roof, leaving behind a coveted Nether star, and proving that even the most destructive boss could be brought down by a bit of gravity and a lot of iron. With the Nether star secured, only one challenge remained: the Ender Dragon, the ultimate sovereign of the end. This final battle would be the magnum opus of his no-weapons run. The initial phase required destroying the end crystals, a task made infinitely harder without a bow. Edasu came prepared, using nothing but water buckets and an incredible amount of scaffolding. He scaled each obsidian pillar with painstaking precision. For the caged crystals, he devised a clever piston and redstone block mechanism to push them off their pedestals, causing them to detonate. For the uncaged ones, he relied on perfectly timed water bucket placements to negate the explosion damage as he punched them into oblivion. Once the crystals were gone, the real fight began. The dragon swooped and roared, its acid breath a constant threat. Edasu's weapon of choice, Betsy had hauled a shulker box full of them into the end. As the dragon descended to perch on the central portal, he sprinted forward, placed a bed, and timed the explosion perfectly. The blast rocked the dimension, carving a huge chunk out of the dragon's health. He repeated this perilous dance over and over, dodging, building, and detonating. It was a symphony of destruction, a beautiful and dangerous ballet of explosions. Finally, with one last, cataclysmic blast, the Ender Dragon shattered into a cascade of experience orbs. Edasu stood alone in the silent end, victorious. He had conquered Minecraft's greatest challenges not with a blade, but with his mind, proving that in this blocky world, the most powerful weapon of all is creativity.